Hey guys, what's up? I am back with a brand new video and it's time to do a camera test of the Infinix Note 10 Pro. And guys, this is a new mid-range phone from Infinix which is costing around 31,000 PKR in Pakistan market. And guys, in this price range we have a quad cameras on the back. Actually, you can see we have a 64 megapixel main camera, and also we have a 8 megapixel ultra wide. We also have a 2 megapixel macro and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. And guys, on the front we have a 16 megapixel selfie camera inside this punch hole. Actually, you can see, first let me go to the settings and go to the my phone, and guys, you can see that, and this phone is running on Android 11, so that's very good thing as well. And this phone is powered by MediaTek Helio G95 chipset, and also we have a 5000 mAh battery size. On the front we have a full HD IPS LCD display with a 90 Hz refresh rate. So here's the camera UI of the Infinix Note 10 Pro, and you can see, and guys, here is a normal and here is your ultra wide. Actually, you can see we also have a 64 megapixel mode as well, which is right there. And guys, in the video mode, and guys, in the back camera maximum shoot 4K at 30 fps. We also have a full HD at 60 fps as well. We also have a ultra steady mode, and you can see we also have a bokeh video mode which give you a background blur in video. We also have a video beauty feature, and guys, we also have a short video mode. We also have a beauty mode, we also have a portrait mode, we also have a super night mode. And guys, when you go to the right there, we also get a slow motion on this phone, and you can see maximum we get a 960 fps slow motion. And guys, we also have a super macro mode which uses a 2 megapixel macro lens on the back. We also have a time lapse as well as a panorama feature on this phone. So guys, now let's look at the front camera. And guys, on the front we have a 16 megapixel selfie camera. As you can see, on the front we also have a beauty mode, we also have a portrait mode as well. So guys, now let's see the video recording size with the front camera. And guys, on the front camera also shoot 4K at 30 fps. Again, we also have a full HD 60 fps option as well. On the front we also have a ultra steady mode which give you a very good video stabilization. We also have a bokeh video mode which give you a background blur. We also have a video beauty feature on the front as well. And guys, on the front we also have a super night mode as well, so that's a really good thing. So guys, let me show you a lot of camera samples as well as video recording. You got a better idea regarding the camera performance of the Infinix Note 10 Pro. Okay guys, and this is a 4K at 30 fps video recording of the Infinix Note 10 Pro with the back camera. And guys, on the back we have a 64 megapixel main camera, and you can see that, and the video quality looks really good on this phone. As you can see, again, you guys are the judge of the video quality. So guys, now let's see the video stabilization. And right now I'm just walking around holding my phone with my hand. So now let's running, and you can see, and the video stabilization, it is not really good in the 4K at 30 fps mode. Okay guys, I just enabled the ultra steady mode on the Infinix Note 10 Pro. And guys, the maximum we get a full HD at 30 fps video recording size in this mode looks like. And the video quality, it is a little bit more softer, as you can see. So now let's running, and you can see, and guys, and the video stabilization, it is really good in this mode. As you can see, no issue whatsoever in the ultra steady mode. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 30 fps video recording of the Infinix Note 10 Pro. And guys, and this is a normal video recording. Now let's see the autofocus. And guys, and the autofocus, it is also work really fast on this phone, as you can see. I would say that, and the video quality, it is little bit improved. So now let's running, as you can see. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 60 fps video recording of the Infinix Note 10 Pro with the back camera. And guys, you can see that, and this is a 60 fps video. and the quality it is not really good. It looks very soft. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 30 fps video recording of the Infinix Note 10 Pro, and this time I am using the ultra wide lens on this phone, and this phone also has a 8 megapixel ultra wide, and you can see in ultra wide you get so much area for recording, and you can see and the exposure it is not work really accurate as you can see. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 30 fps video recording of the Infinix Note 10 Pro, and this time I am using the bokeh video mode on this phone, and you can see in which your background is completely blur. And let me know how good is this feature while I'm just a little bit moving around. And also you guys are judge of the video quality as well as the microphone quality as well. Okay guys, and this is a 4K at 30 fps video recording of the Infinix Note 10 Pro with the front camera. And guys, on the front we have a 16 megapixel selfie camera, and let me know how is the video quality looks like with the front camera as well as the microphone quality as well. Guys, as you can see that and the HDR it is work very balanced on this phone, not the best. But now let's see the video stabilization, and this phone also has a eye autofocus on the front. So now let's running, and now let's see the video stabilization, and you can see and the video stabilization it is not the best with the front camera. And guys, and this phone also has a ultra standing mode on the front. So now let's enable the ultra standing mode. Now let's see that we have any improvement in the video stabilization. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 30 fps video recording of the Infinix Note 10 Pro with the front camera. And guys, and this time I am using the ultra standing mode, and you can see maximum we get a full HD at 30 fps video recording size on the front. HDR it is as well as the exposure, and you can see very bad. So now let's see the video stabilization in this mode, and I'm just walking around, looks very stable. And guys, you can see that and the HDR and the exposure level is not work really good. So now let's running, and you can see and the video stabilization on the front it is really good, but again you can see and the exposure level it is work really bad. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 60 fps video recording of the Infinix Note 10 Pro with the front camera. On the front we have 16 megapixel selfie camera, and guys you can see that, and this is a 60 fps video. So and the video looks very smooth. And also let me know how is the HDR and the exposure level looks like on this phone. And guys, on the sun it is behind me, but you can see that and the HDR it is worked really bad. You can see exposure level we have some issues in the exposure level. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 30 fps video recording of the Infinix Note 10 Pro. And guys, and this is a normal video recording, and you can see that and the video looks really good, improve I would say as compared to before, but it is not the best again. And the dynamic range as well as the exposure level on my face it is not really good. So now let's see video stabilization in this mode, and I'm just walking around, and you can see not really stable. Now let's running, and you can see. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 30 fps video recording of the Infinix Note 10 Pro. And guys, and this time I am using the bokeh video mode on this phone on the front, and you can see in which your background is completely blurred. And let me know how good is this feature while I'm moving around. Okay guys, and this is a 4K at 30 fps video recording of the Infinix Note 10 Pro in low light. As you can see that on the back we have a 64 megapixel main camera, and right now I'm just walking around, and let me know how is the video stabilization on this phone. So guys, now let's running, and you can see and the video stabilization it is really bad on this phone. And again we also have ultra steady mode on this phone. So now let's see the autofocus, and autofocus it is not the fastest. Okay guys, and this is the full HD at 30 fps video recording of the Infinix Note 10 Pro with the back camera. And guys, and this time I just enabled the ultra steady mode on this phone, which gave you a very good video stabilization. So now let's see the video stabilization in this mode in low light. And right now I'm just walking around, no issue. Yes, and the video quality it is very bad in this mode. So now let's running, and you can see, and the video stabilization it is little bit improved as compared to before. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 60 fps video recording of the Infinix Note 10 Pro with the back camera, and you can see, and the video quality it is really very dark, and you can see as well as so much noisier. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 30 fps video recording of the Infinix Note 10 Pro, and guys, and this is a normal video recording, and guys, on the screen I can also see the night video icon as well. So now let's see that the video stabilization. Right now I'm just walking around. So now let's running, and you can see, and the video stabilization again it is not really good in this mode. So if you want a very good video stabilization you have to use the ultra steady mode, but you can see that in this mode, and the video it is really average, I have to say. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 30 fps video recording of the Infinix Note 10 Pro, and guys, and this time I am using the ultra wide lens on this phone. This phone has a 8 megapixel ultra wide, and you can see. Okay guys, and this is a 4K at 30 fps video recording of the Infinix Note 10 Pro. With on the front we have 60 megapixel selfie camera. So now let's see the video stabilization with the front camera in this lighting condition. So right now I'm just walking around. So now let's running, and you can see. Okay guys, I just enable the ultra steady mode on the Infinix Note 10 Pro on the front. So you can see that, and guys, and right from the start, and the video looks very stable as you can see. So now let's running, and you can see, and the video stabilization is really good, but you can see that the video frames it is really shaky. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 60 fps video recording of the Infinix Note 10 Pro with the front camera, and you can see, and guys, and right from the start, and the video it is so much more darker as well as more noisier. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 30 fps video recording of the Infinix Note 10 Pro with the front camera, and guys, and this is a normal video recording, and guys, in this mode I can also see the night video icon on the front, so which means that it enhances the brightness as well as the clarity of the video. And guys, yes, and the video quality it is little bit improved as compared to before. And guys, I think that, and this feature it is only work in the full HD at 30 fps mode. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 30 fps video recording of the Infinix Note 10 Pro with the front camera, and this time I am using the Poca video mode on this phone, in which your background is completely blur. And thank you so much for watching this camera test of the Infinix Note 10 Pro. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And guys, overall I have to say regarding the camera performance of the Infinix Note 10 Pro, and the cameras it is very average on this phone, and the photo quality in night it is really bad on this phone. But I would say that overall the cameras it is really average on this phone. And guys, I don't recommend this phone if you want a best. So subscribe to my channel for daily tech videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well, and let me know what kind of more videos that you guys want to see regarding the Infinix Note 10 Pro, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well, and I will catch you in my next video. Peace out.